We see probably two primary things that marketers should be doing differently. One is you got to sort of extend the business value conversation into what we really think about as commercial insight. It's the idea that it's not just the features and the benefits and the products and services and the bells and the whistles that we have to offer. It's really our ability to help our customers see things in their own business that they can't see for themselves. How do we help them see around the next corner? Two is this whole idea of personal value. How do we build emotion back into the conversation, or frankly, for many of us, for the first time into the conversation? When we look at how B2B buying gets done, frankly, the place where folks are most messy in that process, least sure of what they want to do, isn't either at the beginning or at the end, which is where we think it happens. It's actually in the middle. Trying to figure out the very specifics of how are they going to make that decision is where things get the most challenging. And frankly, that's the place that this whole idea of personal value is most absent. A lot of times people don't talk. They don't help sort of get themselves through that messy middle because they don't have the conviction yet of what it is that we really want them to have as a supplier. I know how my response rates were before I went with emotion messages. I know what my open rates were. I know what my willingness to advocate statistics showed. I know what my willingness to pay a premium potentially showed. Now, if I shift into those messages, it's the opportunity to say, am I getting better? Even if it's just click-throughs as an initial step. We certainly want to say that's the only way to measure, but are more people looking at my video? Are more people downloading my content? Then are more people willing to advocate on my behalf? Are more people willing to pay a premium for my solution? Most folks today who are on the selling side will say, we don't get to sell to one person in the corner office anymore. You know, if we sell to the chief operations person, well, now there's the manufacturing group is involved and the marketing group is involved and procurement is involved. And you know what? Those are all people with their own stake in the game, with their own ways to evaluate suppliers, with their own, frankly, personal decisions that weigh into that. And so it's the collaborative nature of decision making that is fascinating us, because what we see is that emotion potentially has a bigger role to play in the group decision making process than even it does getting the individual to buy in.